Hi, welcome to week 31 of Foundation 52. This week we have two videos for you, and both of them are around reviews and testimonials, which is what we're covering this week. So the first one is just reviews and testimonials 101. That's this video. And the next video will be dealing specifically with negative feedback and reviews and what you can do about that. Let's dive into the first video and get started. Lots of good content coming your way. So first off, what are reviews and testimonials? In all honesty, they're the same thing. It's customer feedback, written feedback that you can use, or audio feedback that you can use to help promote your business. It is feedback from clients or customers that tells you how you're doing with respect to the product or service that you are selling. A lot of times you'll see people post reviews on their website, or they can leverage them on, you'll see them on Amazon. It's probably the most common place that we see reviews, right? So you go in, review the product, or look at the reviews of the product to make a decision on if you're going to buy that product or service. That's why we get reviews. It informs potential customers of why they should buy from you. It's a great tool and it's free. So we love free, right? Small business owners, we love free. So why do you need them? They provide social proof of your expertise or the quality of your goods or services to prospects. And that's really the number one reason that you want them. It's social proof that you are an expert or that your product is quality that you're selling. People look to other people, just average everyday people, to know, should I buy this? Should I make this purchase? And when you can provide that social proof to them from other people who've already made the decision to buy or purchase from you, it really goes a long way for helping people build trust in your brand. You can use it to promote your business. So one of the things that we do is we probably once a month, maybe once every 6 weeks, we cluster up a bunch of our reviews and we create like a little video that we use on social media to tell people about our service and what other people think about our service, right? So it shows potential customers what people that we've worked with in the past have to say about our company. And it's free. We don't have to do anything once we've gotten that initial feedback. Excuse me, which is fantastic, right? You can reuse it and reuse it and reuse it for as long as it's still accurate and valid. It also tells you how your employees are doing, right? So if you've got employees and you get customer feedback and they're like, I loved working with Nikki. She's so great, right? Now, you know, like, you got feedback, or Nikki has the best customer service ever, or Brian is amazing at problem solving. It gives you important information about your employees, which you can use to reward them, help them with professional development, and also it tells you maybe where they need some improving, right? So it's a really great tool from that perspective as well. You can use it to understand if there's a new product or service that you should venture into or consider providing to your existing customers, right? So sometimes on a review, or even maybe a new feature, right? So if you provide a product or service, and let's say that you have nail polish, that you're selling nail polish, and you get feedback from your customers, I love this polish so much, it's so great. You know what I wish though? I wish you had midnight blue or blue and maize so I could paint my fingernails like my favorite college football team, the Michigan Wolverines. It's great for understanding what else you could potentially sell to your customers without having to go out and do market research on what people are looking for. It's free information. It also helps you to boost sales, right? When you are telling other people, like prospective customers or clients, what existing customers and clients are saying about your products or services, it really helps to boost sales. People are like, oh, wow, look at the quality of service they offer, or their nail polish is better than any other polish out on the market. Like, look at that. It's organic, it's vegan, it's just all these things, right? So you can leverage it that way for additional sales. It also helps boost your SEO ranking. When you have excuse me, customer testimonials, especially if they're on Google. Google review will help to boost your SEO ranking because you've got people that are coming through and offering social proof that you're a real company and that you're offering really good products and services. And it helps you to establish a relationship with your customers, existing customers, because you're getting their feedback and you can respond to that feedback that you're getting from them, and prospective customers, because when you get a prospect who's thinking about buying your product or service and they're not really sure, you can point them to some of the reviews and say, here's what our existing clients are saying about us. Let me know what questions you have after you read this feedback. It's a great tool. How do you ask for reviews and testimonials? Develop a process and then follow it every time. So it's great if you can automate it, especially if you've got employees that are outperforming services. So if you are a carpet cleaning company or a chimney cleaning company, or you paint people's homes, whatever that service is, where you've got employees who are out doing it, if you can automate so they don't have to ask for the testimonial, that's fantastic. And Google makes it really easy for the Google reviews to automate that, where you just send a link to people and say, hey, can you review this? And it's just taken care of and your employees don't even have to worry about it. So you could build an internal process. And again, Corey is someplace smiling right now because here I am talking about process again, when that's his area of expertise, but it's easy. It's easy to automate it, but just make it a habit. Like if it's your employees, or if you're just a solopreneur, you want to build it into your process of working with your customers, because you want to make sure that every time you interact or service a customer, oh goodness, excuse me, that you are asking for a review. You may not always get a review, but you always want to make the ask. Much like you always want to ask for the sale, you always want to ask for a review. It's very important to make it a part of your process. Automate it as much as possible. Explain the benefits to people of how them giving a review helps not only your business and you, but it also could help them, right? If you offer up, if you do monthly or weekly drawings for people that provide reviews, depending on how frequently you're servicing customers and getting reviews, you could offer up like, $50 gift card or $100 gift card or something to everybody who submits. Now, people are far more likely to submit a review if they know they're going to get something out of it. And that's how people look at things, right? What's in it for me? Not a lot of people initially look at giving reviews as something that's a big benefit for them. And it's hard. It sometimes can be difficult to get reviews. I'm not going to lie. One of the ways that we like to tell people it helps is that a lot of people talk the talk about wanting to support small businesses. And this is an easy way to support small businesses that's free. Doesn't cost them anything other than like 5 minutes of their time. And so they're able to support small business owners without having to spend additional money. And at a time when so many people preach about wanting to really help small businesses and support small businesses, this is one of the ways they can do it. And so you just have to explain how much it means to support. And a lot of times people don't know. If they're not a small business owner themselves, they don't know. I can tell you, before Corey and I started SB Pays, if we got asked for a review, like, how sometimes you'll purchase something on Amazon and it's coming from a third party, and then you'll get an email asking you to review it. I'm not going to lie, I didn't always do it, but now I do. I will rate and review everything because I know how much it matters to small businesses. I review books. If I buy a book and I read it, I review it. I want people to know, and I want the author who wrote that book to get the additional testimonials, because it helps. It helps to sell more if other people are saying how great things are. Okay, where can I get reviews? So let's start with the who. You can get them from customers. You can get them from partners. So if you're in a partnership with somebody, you can get it from them. You can do it for pro bono work that you do. If you've got employees, you could have employees do reviews on like job posting sites, right? So like glassdoor.com takes reviews, and it's a fantastic way to let other people know if they want to come and work for your company. So reviews are more than just for the products or services you buy. It could also be for actually the work that people are doing for your company. And where can you post them? You can put them on your website. You can put them on social media, use them as, social media posts. You can put them up on like your Facebook page, and you can put them like a Google review. You can run them as, you can, like, if you have a brick and mortar, you can put some of the feedback, like print it out and kind of frame it up really nice and leave it for people to look at. There's a lot of different ways that you can use feedback, leverage it so that potential customers and existing customers see it and are more likely to provide more feedback to you. That's all we have in this session. Stay tuned for video 2, which we talk about negative feedback and what you can do about that. As always, if you have questions, do not hesitate to reach out. We're here to answer, and we really enjoy helping. And while you're out on the internet, go give us a review. We love reviews, and we'll ask for them.